Hi, it's Tom Ward here. We're here at the Swinging Bridge Vineyard, our main vineyard, our Hill Park, which is a really special vineyard. So this is where our cellar door is. We're just here in our Block 2. This is our Sauvignon Blanc. They were planted over 15 years ago, so beautiful trunks on them, really well established. So we're really lucky here. One, we've got a great site, but two, we've worked hard over the years to establish a great structure, and we didn't want to let that go. So grafting is an opportunity for us to use that structure we already had and then to take that into the next element where we've put some Chardonnay-based buds into these to really showcase what we can do as Chardonnay. So we've got our vine here in front of us. So we've already done our little bit of operation over the winter to get ready for our grafting that occurred about 3 weeks ago at the start of bud burst. We've got a chainsaw and we've just cut along the top here. So we cut on an angle. We try and not use a flat surface, because if you get a flat surface, it's where you get disease. Then we just get sealant paint. So it's a bit like when you get a cut on your arm, you put a bit of mercurochrome or something like that on it. We do the same here. Seal that out, because if the disease can get in there, it goes all the way down the trunk, and where we've got our grafting zone here, that will all die back. So we've got to be really careful, because in the end, this is all about maintaining all this viable tissue. We've got this beautiful live tissue here. We don't want to see that dying, because virtually if you die back, you're not going to see as a vigorous and as good a vine as we've been getting out of it. We've then come back and we're going to put a bud in here. So this is what they call grafting tape here, and in there we've got our little bud. But they actually cut that bud out. So it comes out, it'll come out a bit like that. So we end up with our little bud, a bit like that. That's going to come in here. So that's done over winter with getting the bud out. They'll insert that. We've got some nice little vascular tissue here. That connects up. So we've still got Sauvignon Blanc all the way down here. We're going to end up with our Chardonnay arms up here. So vintage 2021, we'll have Block 2 Chardonnay that will come into our winery, and we'll have some wine out of it. So it's a pretty quick process to get fruit. When you're doing young little vines, that will take you 3 or 4 years. So it's a really nice way to have a changeover, but then put that into our production. We'd like to think that we're leading the Chardonnay bandwagon in the Orange region, but we also want to be putting a benchmark for the Australian wine region and where Chardonnay sits. I think it's such a great important varietal for Orange. It's probably our premium white varietal, if not premium varietal at all. And it's something that we believe is part of our DNA and something that we can showcase. And this is just going to be another step in making that occur.